I know she went for an event and stuff. She went all the way and she realized it was just not worth it. They had marketed it so well, that shared it so aggressively is the word. They had shared it basis certain personalities and stuff. But when she went there, she was aghast because it was such a low quality event. They did not even offer a coffee and forget it. I mean, they were hyping up the personalities who were organizing it and stuff and all that. She thought it was a waste of her day and time and stuff. We got exchanging notes and stuff, and we both realized I was right. There's a certain sense in saying no and taking time to say yes, because then you can evaluate, um, and you can actually use that time for either researching or for betterment of yourself or your own product or your own task in hand, rather than just doing image building or exchanging cards. And then cards are also expensive to print these days. So exchange cards and stuff, and everybody thinks, well, we've striked a chord and we're going to get talking and we're going to interact and we're going to build an empire basis these contacts and stuff. But it doesn't work like that all the time. This doesn't mean that networking forums and events are not great to go to. I'm very social myself, but the point is it depends on the quality and it depends why you're there. So if you're in the corporate world, or if you're in the entrepreneurship world, or if you're in the world of careers and stuff and all, it's very important to ask yourself two, three questions. Do I learn something? Do I have information exchange happening? Do I take away something? What is the quality that I'm taking with me? And how can it be of any use in my work and stuff? Am I here to kind of just revisit my knowledge? Is it going to kind of enhance my thinking skills and stuff like that? Am I going to feel greater? Was it really worth all the time and the travel and not being in the office, especially when you're in a senior role and stuff like that? Would you rather not be in a business room with your own people, with your own team, doing something that you really love and something you're really joyful about and stuff and all? So I got talking to this friend of mine. I shared this that he's from xbookmyshow.com, and I think he's launched his own brand, and we got exchanging notes and stuff like that. So we realized that if you're really working for great brands, be it any brands, any brand, any company, your business model or your sales cannot be based only on networking. It's only when you have targets given to your team by the senior people and stuff, that's when they start looking into these forums and stuff and all that. Otherwise, exhibitions help. Building your own PR and your marketing campaign helps. And if you got great products and you spend good money, then your product speaks for itself and stuff. So there are lots and lots of good brands to cite, and as an example, in cars, in planes, in hotel industry and stuff. Not everybody goes into this sales and marketing. I call it tuchu way of working and stuff, because half the time I find that people who come into these forums, sometimes they can't even speak very well and stuff. And this is not a question of saying you're being judgmental or you're being snooty or arrogant and stuff. I'm just saying that, if you come from a quality school of education and you've studied in one of the best colleges or schools, and you worked in the best of organizations with the best of brands and stuff, then you have it in you to say no. They're not of any quality in class and stuff. So don't be so quick to say yes and stuff, and that really helps you in your job or in your work, in your career, because it gives you time to kind of sober down and really really pay a sense and importance and think and evaluate what's important for you. So if you're kind of in the corporate culture world, if you're in the corporate communication world, if you're in the world of PR, if you're in the world of international branding, if you're in the world of, let's say, CEOs and founders and stuff, at a very senior level it works and stuff and all that. But generally speaking, in your career, I don't think networking is the only way to build your models and stuff. It's all it's a networking events for me sometimes, since I come from the industry, is just social PR. And many a times people are just doing this social pressure thingy, trying to kind of uh, make things work on behalf of other people and stuff, because they've got their own personal and professional interest in it and stuff. But when it comes to the corporate world, when it comes to the top 20, 50 and stuff, you got better forums to attend and be a part of. Stick to industry forums and stuff, stick to industry events, stick to industry exhibitions, stick to industry, thought exchange and stuff of great level, and that's where your education, that's where your acumen also kind of comes to good use and stuff. मतलब आप you have great English and good communication skills or great knowledge and stuff, and you know a lot about brands, but you go to an event or a function or a networking event where people can't even talk well, and it's so desi or Punjabi at times and stuff, that you feel as if, am I the Andha mein Kana Raja or what? I mean, am I the only one who talks well, and am I with people who just don't know how to talk, forget etiquettes, and being nice to people and stuff, So people who are running their own brands, I find sometimes they are pretty not so good in their etiquettes also. They're not so great in, hospitality and stuff like that. And just because they brought you on board and stuff, doesn't mean that your business is going to take off and stuff. At the end of it, you realize half the work you only have to do on your own, because when you go back to your office and you report into your boss and stuff, it takes a couple or a number of meetings or, chats and all those hours to kind of convert it into business and stuff, So always a good idea to think, am I going to feel joyful? Is it distracting me? Am I just going to be, wasting my time and energy? It's not worth it, If it's not worth it, just don't go. As simple as that, right? So that helps you. I'm sure you will also understand that from this you could actually get into this habit of creating a schedule or a calendar for yourself. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Whom do you want to go with? And would I not use that time and energy which I spend in all these forums and events and stuff on bettering myself or my company or my business targets or my personality, or doing a lot of stuff that I love doing, right? So I'm sure this is going to help, and always a good idea to have a watchful boss who tells you not to overdo events and networking and stuff, because it takes a lot of energy and time. And like I've already said it, not all of them are that great. Okay, so a good idea would be to research about them, find out about them. Like I've been on international forums, and I've been really, really honored to talk to some of the best industrialists of the world and stuff. At first I thought this was not my cup of tea. But when I started meeting them at ASSOCHAM and other places and international forums and bilateral and stuff, I was like, by God, if it was not for my education or for my experience or for the self work or self learning that I do, I wouldn't be able to even hold a conversation with people and stuff, So never ever underestimate knowledge and learning, and always a good idea to trade, a good research, and a business action day to useless events and networking events and stuff. Take care. Bye bye. Have fun.